coin enthusiasts out there. It is iDax Collects, and we have some more coins to look at. So we just finished checking that entire box of coins not too long ago, and now we have some more. So not only do we have this here to look at, we also have all of these rolls of coins here. Look at this. Insane. So we'll take a look at these coins in part 2 of this collection. And this will be a personal collection of coins number 2, part 1. Appraising these coins, once again, this is from the same guy. And we're going to take a look at these coins together. So, looks like we have a lot of penny rolls. And I do see tubes full of silver. I see some Merc dimes. And looks like some silver Roosevelt dimes. Some Lincoln pennies. And a bag full of coins. And it has a miscellaneous sticker on it. So we're going to see what we can find in here. You know what? To start things off, let's check this miscellaneous Ziploc bag. What do we have in here? Open this up. Take a look at some of these coins. See some Eisenhowers in here. Those are nice. Now, they're not going to be valuable unless they are in uncirculated condition. Or if they're silver, which these 4 are clad. Another clad Eisenhower. So not anything too noteworthy here. I see some clad quarters. Nothing too crazy there. More clad coinage. So all these coins here are basically worth face value. Now, what is this? It's a 1964 gold-plated $50. This is composed of 90% silver. Just hear the sound it makes. It's kind of odd that they plated this in gold, but hey, this coin here is actually valuable. It's trading at $12 per 90% silver Kennedy. The gold plating doesn't really affect the price. This wasn't something that the mint actually did. A third party plated these coins. I'm not sure what third party it is, but I have seen some of these out there in circulation where they would plate the coins in gold, silver, or even platinum. But they're not actually composed of those metals. All right, keep on searching. Maybe a silver will pop up. We'll keep checking. Oh, look at this wheat penny. A second year wheat penny. 1910 Philadelphia. I have yet to find that in circulation. Anything standing out here? A Sacagawea. A beautiful one at that. Wow. And if you guys have a collection of your own, share what you have down below. Let me know if you have anything outstanding that you have saved up over the years. Maybe you inherited these coins from someone, or you've hunted them going through coin boxes. Let me know what you have. Let's see, anything standing out? Oh, there's a super old wheat penny here. 1918. Not a rare wheat penny. Grab our next handful of coins. Oh, there we go. Here's an outstanding coin. This Ben Franklin from 1962. Yeah, it says 90% silver. That is correct. So that one is a $12 coin right there. Oh, we got Sacagaweas. Beautiful. That is a beauty. Huh. I have hunted $1 box before. If you haven't checked that out, I'll put the card in the top right corner for you. Sometimes when you go through pocket change, there's instances when you can find a hidden gem, like a silver quarter, a silver $50, or a silver dime. If you do look through your change, always look out for any dimes, quarters, and $50 minted before 1964. For the $50, you can find silver in years 1965 to 1970. But if you have coins that old, then those coins contain 90% silver. They are worth more than their face value. 58 wheat. Any old ones? All from the 40s, looks like. And we do have a silver quarter. Look at that. Let's take a look at the year. 1953. That's a keeper right there. That's a keeper. They're worth about $6 currently. All right, so the main highlights from this Ziploc bag were these coins here. These 3 silver coins and these 3 immaculate 2000 Philadelphias right here. Stunning. And this 1910 wheat penny is also nice. Almost a 1909. Pretty dang close. And also forgot to mention about these huge Eisenhower dollars here. Unfortunately, they're all composed of clad. So that's basically copper and nickel. Usually I'd put these in like at $1.50 a piece. They're worth just a little bit more than face, but not by much. All right, so just in silver, we have $24 here and $6 here. So $30 in total for the silver. And then all of these other coins are either face value or 3 cents because of the copper pennies here. So any penny minted before 1982 were composed of copper. That's it for the Ziploc bag. And now we can check the tubes here next. Let's do that now. I'll be right back once I put these away. Now let's check these guys. What do we got here? 29 10-cent silver value. Let's see. Oh, we got some Merc dimes. Okay. Let's see if we have any dates that stand out in this batch. Let's see. 35. Let's see. 44. 36. 34. Nothing so far. 27 P. 44D. Not in the worst condition. Not bad. A 29. A 39. 37, 36. 35, 39. Another 27. So crazy seeing a bunch of these Merc dimes here. It's astounding. Nice collection of Mercs. Oh, wow. I was not expecting to see that coin. Hold on a minute. That's a barber dime, right? Hold the phone. Was not expecting to see this coin. Now, it has been messed with for sure, but we have an 1893 barber dime here. I have never seen this in person. This is amazing. Huh. And it does have an S mint mark as well. Yeah, now since it has been tampered with, it's not going to be worth too much, but let's take a look at what it's worth. So a mintage of 2.5 million roughly. And at mint state 63, it goes for $750. So if there's 29 in there, then that's about $60 to $70 for the whole tube here. A nice collection of Mercs and even the barber dime. All right, let's check this one out. Look at those beautiful copper pennies. Are they all the same year? Looks like they are. So a full roll of uncirculated 1964 Lincoln pennies here. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, extra minty. The unfortunate part is that the 1964 pennies are not extra valuable, but since they are uncirculated, they will trade for more than $1, as it says here. It is a nice collection, but definitely not going to increase in value. And then we have another, looks like full tube of 1964 Philadelphias. We have a 68S in a 2x2. And it's a beautiful example. A 69 Philadelphia. Not in bad shape. We'll take a look at this one next. Got some silver Roosevelts. And I saw Merc. Oh my goodness. I'm seeing some barbers as well in the mix. Look at these beauties. A 1900 Philadelphia dime. Wow. So awesome. A 1911 barber dime. Here's another one. 1897. 1913. Very, very neat. 1899. Here's another one from 1908. And here's a 1901 barber dime. So there were 7 barbers there. Oh, man. We also have a Merc dime here. 1927 Philadelphia. And then the rest of these look like the silver Roosevelt dimes. All of them from 1964. Look at these 7 beautiful barber dimes. That's incredible. I'd say they're like $3 or $4 each in that ballpark. Just when you thought you were done with dimes, here's another one. Another hoard of silver dimes in here. Plenty more to see here, folks. Let's take a look at them. 35. Is there a 1916 somewhere in this collection? Oh, man. We actually have a 1916 right here. Ooh, boy. Let's flip it to the reverse. You can't see the mint mark. Now, just for reference, look at this huge price jump for the 1916. So from the Philadelphia to the Denver, look at this. It goes for a bunch of money. Now, all time for my coin roll hunting journey, I have found a total of 7 Mercury dimes out there in the wild. For any of you that are just getting started coin roll hunting, just know that if you keep on hunting for dimes, you might just encounter one of these things. It is possible. I can say from experience. Let you guys take a look at more of these coins. Another Merc dime, 1920, 28. And then I see another one right here. A 1929. And looks like we have one more right here. A 1930. That is an outstanding collection of silver right here. That is phenomenal. Okay. Now I just noticed this too. A nice little display of the different 1982 varieties here. 1982 Philadelphia large date copper. 1982 Philadelphia small date copper. 1982 Philadelphia large date zinc. 1982 Philadelphia small date zinc. 1982 Denver large date copper. 1982 Denver large date zinc. And 1982 Denver small date zinc. Now, you might be wondering, where's the 1982 D small date copper variant in this set? Well, for those of you that don't know, not very many of them came out of circulation, and it goes for a lot of money just for a 1982 Denver small date copper. So they do exist, but you're not going to see them in this set. You pretty much have to buy them from someone or go to an auction house and try to buy one there. Not very easy coins to find or to obtain, for that matter. You know what? I call that a good stopping point. We took a look at everything in here besides the rolls. We'll have a whole video dedicated to these old coin rolls, and we'll see if we find any uncirculated coins in here. I'm the most excited about it. Now, this individual wanted me to keep these in paper, so once we go through them, I'll put them back in their paper roll. Just for you. We'll hunt for these next time, and I'll see you guys in part 2. And with that, let's go ahead and conclude the video now. So, thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Dax Collects, and I'll catch you guys on the flip. Good luck hunting, everyone, and have a good one. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you want to check out another video, click on the bottom left corner. See you guys next time.